Hey! Ah, yes. You will be the next challenger. I see. Well, study up. It's going to be a challenge ahead of you. Well, today, it's Karen versus Moosemandude. And I don't have the slideshow this time. I don't know if they're... Is everyone playing the same deck every round? I don't know how it works. Oh, a different deck each round. Strategic and impressive. Let's see. Ah. Okay, well, we have Karenfox again. But Captain Gale was defeated last time. So now it's Fox versus Moose. Oh, wow. And yes, because I did commentate Karen's last match, and that was some crazy stuff. Because Karen brought a combo deck, and that deck, you had Well of Memory and Winds of Death. So you pull all your creatures. Oh, you the creatures go from your discard to your archive, and then you pull your archive and discard or purge those cards to the Well of Memory, so you can get a whole bunch of different cards from your discard, and then you reuse the Well of Memory to purge those cards, and so you end up purging all of your cards except for a few Brobnar cards, two Recklessnesses, and what it was like Berserker Slam and the Memorialize the Fallen. So you ended up just playing those like four cards for the rest of the game. So that was an insane combo. So that was I suppose that's a unique strategy. Well, huh. I suppose I don't know. Um, Decks that have a very specific end goal like that, like a combo, I think those should be decks like that should be effective in adaptive because your opponent has to figure something out to get the same value from the deck that you can. I don't know what Karen's been doing in adaptive recently, so I don't know if she's gonna go for like a different strategy. And I believe Moosemandude is in the tournament because he's had success in Kagi. Briar Instar, Hazardous 2. It's a little bitty grubbling. Okay, with decks. Oh, here we go. Karen's bringing the deck. It's the deck. Double Recklessness, Memorialize the Fallen, and Berserker Slam. So that's your end game. And then to set it up, you have double Winds of Death and Well of Memory and Geistoid. And then, actually, what's also very special about this is that the Mimet has a discard bonus, and the Mimet then can discard your Bonded Auctioneer in a Geistoid turn. And the Bonded Auctioneer bounces an artifact, I believe. Yeah, it must, as the scrap effect. And so you can get your Well of Memory back on the same turn. Or I guess you can play it twice in a turn. I think that's how it works. Oh, let me actually, I'll take a look at Moosemandude's deck as well. So this is what is that? I forget what set that that icon is. What is that? Crucible Clash? It must be. Tokens of Change. Oh, okay, thanks. Oh, yes. That's okay. That's what the Briar Instar is. Okay. Tokens of Change, yes. So, whoa! Triple Tribute Collector, triple Effervescent Principle, triple Mollymock. Okay, there's some stuff going on in there. Maybe I should pay attention to the game then. It's gonna be hard to put all that together while they're going at it. Okay, the Memorialize the Fallen. So what happens to that doesn't matter right now. Because this is just going to come back at the important stage of the game. And this is cool. We have a whole wave of Briars here. Ah, so it's the Cognitive Assumptions, revealing up to 3 Logos cards from the hand, and then making a token creature for each of them. So they're turning their... Whoa. Oh, you don't even have to turn those specific cards into tokens. It makes new tokens, so you can still play the Logos cards. That seems good. You get tokens and cards? Like, geez, that's actually really good. Huh. Okay, but Karen now has a Winds of Death played, and so a lot of stuff goes into the archive. So the Mimet is there in the archive now. And, oh, wait, actually is most... Well, no, she has 7 in the archives. Huh. But, yeah, Moosemandude also got stuff in the archives. Whoa! Desania! Getting 7 amber! Nice! And then... Oh... This is incredible. Desania and Knowledge is Power to answer the Winds of Death? Has anyone ever gotten that? That's incredible. 12 amber. That's... Is that the perfect answer to Winds of Death? Does that just screw Karen's game plan? I mean, I guess she has to... I think the Well of Memory, along with another Winds of Death, could perhaps save it. But that is just awesome. 13 amber to 0. That's a huge swing. I wonder if that's even... Like, is that enough to take control of the game, I guess? Because now Moosemandude is threatening to forge his first key. Or sorry, his second key. And so that means Karen would have to put the combo together. Ooh, and a Well of Memory? Wow. Got lots of Mollymocks, eh? To defeat the Well of Memory. Was this a targeted deck pick? Because I think in the last rounds, Karen was saying that Captain Gale. I think that was the last round? Yeah. Captain Gale had picked a deck specifically to counter her combo deck, so I wonder if that's happened again. Well, another Winds of Death. The Mimet is back. Okay, so all of this stuff is hers. The Pen Pal and Rumor Sower. So that stuff is just it's fodder to be purged by the Well of Memory. But the Well of Memory was taken out by the Mollymawk. So that game plan might have been this the game plan might have been dissembled. Oh, BR Geist to play Desania. Nice. Gaining 1. Okay, that's not that's not enough. Enough. Mollymawk back at you to get the cauldron. Okay, and Karen's thinking here. Is there... Oh, well, the Well of Memory is back. Oh, used to be meant to do that. Huh. Well, it happened to be on the top of the deck because the Mollymawk destroyed it, so it was there. So it was there to be archived by the Mimet. Okay. So that's an important detail there for sure. Oh. And the stuff went back into the hands, so stuff is still getting purged. And a Winds of Death. Huh. Oh, none in the archives that time for Karen. So that's a little underwhelming on the combo side there. And Desania again. Oh, with the BR Geist. Wow. So Desania played twice in one turn by the opposing player, both times able to gain Amber. This is a silly game. This Desania is doing work. Desania is a mutant. I think well, Desania is the snake. Cause so yeah. Very devious creature. Cats. What are you doing, cat? Niffle down. Karen says, wait. Something wrong? Is that not it? Oh. Uh-oh. Slight misplay there, perhaps. But maybe? Well, she plays BR Geist, which destroys the Well of Memory. Was that the only option in the discard? I don't think so. Perhaps was just looking for a creature that didn't do anything, but then mistakenly picked something that did do something. But Moosemandude played 2 Effervescent Principles, which is interesting. What amber did Karen get to? Oh yeah, Karen got to 11 amber actually. Huh. Wow. That's a surprisingly good answer to what was happening there. To get 11 amber off of double disaniaing your opponent with BR Geist, that's good. So Moosemandude was forced to play 2 Effervescent Principles there, which actually both give him a chain, I believe. Yeah. So 2 chains. And he had 1 amber at the start of the turn, so that didn't affect him negatively, but the chains aren't good for sure. So I think that was a really good turn of events for Karen. That gives a bit more time for the combo to work. The animating force using the scrap to gain 1. Nice. And purges BR Geist. Huh. Oh, not many choices, are there? Three of the opponent's creatures, though. All of them have play effects. Which Karen actually used Warfaline to shuffle me Met and Well of Memory and Ecto Charge and VR Geist back into her deck. That's a good chunk of cards there. Huh. These BR Geists. That's pretty awesome to have. Seems like they're good for, well, if like the opponent like is bringing, for like in this very example, Mollymox and Desania, creatures with play effects that were brought to hurt the combo can instead be used against the opponent by the combo deck. But now Webster's fighting. Webster's discarding. Webster doesn't get to have much fun very often. Oh, Harvest Skimmer. Gains 1. Convenience. Huh, this text is not coded correctly? Because it repeats the text. It says uses Webster to discard recklessness and Niffle Ape, and then it says that again. So I don't think that's what it should say. Okay, playing Ectocharge. No. Doesn't get a key off that, but just gets an amber. On check. This is not good for a Moosemandude, I don't think. Because the second key, his second key was forged a while ago. And he hasn't gotten any traction since then. And Karen's caught up a little bit, threatening the first key, and has also gotten closer to the combo. So this is looking pretty scary for Moosemandude now. We have a Harlock, which is an Elf Ranger. Skirmish. Creature Harlock fought was destroyed, make a token creature. Geistoid. Karen's got 3 Geistoid creatures. Webstering again. Is she just trying to reshuffle? Well, Desania was discarded from Moosemandude's deck. I guess that's a good hit. So, to discard cards from your opponent's deck right after they reshuffled, but right before you're going to reshuffle. That's good. Because then you're getting closer to getting all of your stuff back, but you're discarding stuff from your opponent's deck. to limit their options. And when I first saw this deck, I was shocked that you would want to purge a card as good as pull-up stakes. But it turns out compared to the combo, this is not important. Be our guys memorialize the fallen and Hallowed Festival. Return from Well of Memory. Bringing the Shockherder back. And using Thunderdell to fight the Albius Stray. So I suppose the Albius Stray could be a problem because it captures Amber. So that could be that could be an out for Moosemandude in a critical situation. Okay, no cards left in deck, so Hallowed Festival doesn't do anything. Okay. Met archives the Hallowed Festival, but gets to scrap the Bonded Auctioneer to return the Well of Memory to hand. But since there was nothing else in hand to purge to the Well of Memory's effect, she just keeps it. Oh, double effervescent principle again. So Moosemandude is just trying to keep her from forging the first key. Struggling to find the last key within his deck here, but at least for now, staving off defeat. But Karen now pulls the archive, so captures 2 with the Hallowed Festival. That's good. Makes it more inconvenient for Moosemandude. But now 6 cards in hand. Oh, Be Our Geist first, though. Because Be Our Geist might not work after a Winds of Death. Because there's only 11 cards in Moosemandude's discard. But playing Desania. So suppose she's wondering what to discard or to purge to the Well of Memory. Maybe there's something that is not. Oh, discards Well of Memory. Okay, and then plays Met to archive it. Okay, so I guess there actually was perhaps something in her hand that she didn't want to discard or to purge. And so to work around that, but still get card draw, sort of move Well of Memory into the archive there with Met. More fighting, so Moosemandude is struggling to maintain a presence on the board. These little insects haven't done the job. Two cooperative huntings, so those are weaker now. Oh, bouncing death quark. That's also weaker. Return to rubble is that seems to be the best creature control card, and that might not even work if you don't have enough cards in your deck. So that can be hit or miss. So this is interesting. I think Moosemandude's deck does not have good creature control. So I think like three of these cards, the Bouncing Death Quark and the Cooperative Huntings, those don't do anything if you don't have the creatures for it. So those are practically blank cards. That doesn't feel very good. And a lot of these creatures are weak in themselves. Well, Mollymocks and Tribute Collectors, they have decent power. Tribute Collector has 4 power, 2 armor, I think. Albiastrays have 6 power. So, like, it's an okay amount of power, but things are very slow to get on the board. Okay, we're seeing some more Geistoids, so... here we go. Pumping up the board a little bit. We have 3 Briar in stars now. 4 creatures, both an Untamed and Geistoid. That's pretty good. So Mooseman's trying to find a way to the last key, perhaps the board. What, is that the only way to do it now? The Sania's in the discard. I don't think Moosemandude has a way of getting that back. So, at this point, Karen has more access to the Desania than Moosemandude has. Karen plays Desania again. I suppose just trying to keep it out of Moosemandude's deck so it can't be used against her. Oh, well, here's the Winds of Death, so never mind. I guess that's going to go back into the discard. Oh, but wait, the Bjergeist again! Oh! Wow. This Desania is really a traitor. All the captured amber back. Desania again. Karen has 17 amber and forged a key, so 1 key, 11 amber. Is now officially closer to the finish line, I'd say, than Moosemandude, because Moosemandude better have an Effervescent Principle in his hand. Or Karen has enough amber for 2 keys. Primitive assumptions. Oh, no tokens this time, though. Nothing in the draw, no potential. Knowledge is power to archive a card. Ah! Earlier we were getting, like, all the amber. Oh, and I think Karen has done it. Well, still has to fight past an effervescent principle, but has soundly swung the game back into her favor. Was trailing 0 amber for most of the time, but doubling up on the opponent's Dysania after Winds of Deathing. That was pretty insane. So, how do you even gain that much amber? Up to 9 again? Had 12 here. Two recklessnesses. Huh. Wow. That was some creative stuff. So don't bring Dysania. That's not going to work out for you. Seems that Karen is going to be able to use your Dysania better than you can. No Dysania. All for me. Moosemandude answered the Winds of Death perfectly, and was still taken down. What is that? Dysania. Knowledge is power. It only worked once. So being able to protect the Well of Memory, I guess that's important. So you want to be able to use the Mimet/Bonded Auctioneer thing. So you get your Well of Memory back soon. Moosemandude's got the notes. Oh wait, I have notes too. Hold on. Let's see. Logs confirm Moosemandude's assessment. Cauldron. Oh, but you're playing your Equidons? Don't you gotta discard that? Now's our chance. We're just gonna give Moosemandude a hard time because he's got a lot of figuring out to do here. You gotta play your creatures. What? You gotta discard those so those get Winds of Death and purge. You gotta purge them. Get them out of here. I've never seen Karen play a Ravening Morphozoid. Slam! Ooh, Recklessness. Moosemandude discards BR Geist and Well of Memory at random? What? He's planning ahead. Discarded some Geistoid cards from Karen's turn, so I think Karen might have wanted to go Geistoid there, but not anymore. Because all those cards are gone. So, time to play like one card from another house and draw up. The Countryside Crushers in play. Ooh, if your opponent is haunted, you may ready and fight with a neighboring creature after fight. Ritual of Life and Cauldron. Oh, Ritual of Life. You can destroy a friendly creature to return a different creature from your discard pile to your hand. So you can destroy your Niffleape to get something back. Moosemandude doesn't need a combo. He's got creatures. Equidon Reap. Drawing cards. Discarding cards. Whoa. We have a Soul Exchange. Ah. The Niffleape has been destroyed. And the Tribute Collector was returned to Karen's hand, a relatively non-threatening creature. Oh, here come the Briar in Stars. They didn't really do anything last game. Oh, but we're stacking it up under Cauldron. Actually, 3 cards there, so we get something. Playing the cards. Uses Haunting Deck to purge Well of Memory! Dude. That has to be important. You can't get this back now. Right? It's over. The Haunting Deck. You got haunted. Dude. Karen cannot be stopped. Effervescent Principle. Practical Methods. More tokens! We have Briar in Stars. The insects, are they going to win this time? Their food for the Ritual of Life could trade in a Briar for a Niffleape. No, don't destroy your Briars. Keep them. Keep the briars. A lone pen pal on the opponent's side. Is this a traitor too? Moosemandude has 4 amber, but the well of memory is purged. The combo is defeated. Now, Karen has 4 insects and some artifacts. The cauldron's bubbling. Uh-oh, we're losing some insects, though. Moosemandude's gotta strike back. The insects have been squashed. Moosemandude forges with Ectocharge. Okay. Getting back in there. Getting a key. The undefined key. Well, at least Moosemandude can say that he forged a key with Ectocharge. You don't see Karen doing that with his deck. Karen's all set up, though. Okay, the one insect is here. We have one survivor. It can be used. It can reap and then be sacrificed to the ritual of life. It was a good life for the bug. Maybe get a Warfaline back? There probably isn't good enough stuff to reshuffle, though. Excuse me. No Untamed. Going to Geistoid. Okay. We get a Harlock underneath the Cauldron. Albiastragus to reap. Nice. Okay, just a very short turn there. Not much happening, but we got some cards flowing through the hand. Moosemandude answers back with another lukewarm turn. The Bonded Auctioneer is in play. What's it trying to do here? Perhaps destroy Cauldron? I don't know. Karen? Going Untamed. Is able to archive Survival of the Richest. Oh, here the Cooperative Hunting just enough to take out the Auctioneer. No artifact was harmed. But there is an uncommon currency still. So something could get swapped. However, the Cauldron, that could be a good swap because this is an Omni. So you don't have to actually have Untamed. These other cards aren't useful because this deck doesn't have Logos or Untamed in the deck. We have two Untamed cards here. Harlock and Cooperative Hunting. So that's funny. You can get at least one guaranteed off the cooperative hunting because you have one creature underneath there. Oh? Ritual of Life was used to destroy a briar? Huh. Doesn't say like if something was returned though. Yes. Took the cauldron. Ah, and is able to use it right away. And they got another creature underneath it, so the cooperative hunting dealt an additional damage there. So getting two. Not the most exciting cauldron play, to be honest. Just a couple creatures and a couple damage. Karen doesn't have Equidon, so the uncommon currency, it would be very inconvenient to use that. Karen went Logos, and with the memory chip and a knowledge's power, archives 2 cards and does nothing else. But that's 3 cards down from a hand, so able to draw 3, which is not bad. But I suppose Karen here is just setting up, trying to figure out how to approach the rest of the game. Got the combo. Now what? So how does Karen win? Is she trying to craft a hand of creatures so that she can flood the board? Is she trying to find Return to Rebel or something? Actually, Moosemandude is setting up some more creatures here. So it's actually looking pretty good on his side of the board. So he might not even need the combo. Is he going to win a fair game here? With a bunch of creatures? Now that would be unusual. Yeah, now Karen's having to think here what to do. Because it's actually not looking that great. Despite the good start there. Because now Moosemandude has 3 creatures in Brobnar. Oh, four in Brobnar, 3 in Equidon. Can start doing some stuff. And also the Looter Goblin has the Reap effect, and that can be powerful. Especially with a Thunderdell with Splash Attack 5? Wow. You can gain 3 Amber from 1 fight? That's cool. But he did go Equidon. Oh, pull up stakes. Ooh. This is truly a fair game now. Pull up stakes has never been used in this deck before. I'm just kidding. The cauldron's finally been destroyed. Let's see. Oh, Karen has a second Molly Mock. Wait. Destroy the uncommon currency. Okay, yep. Cooperative hunting, only 2 damage, yeah. It's been really hard to get value out of the cooperative huntings. It's like, what is this deck doing? I'm starting to get suspicious. Did Moosemandude bring a, let's say, below average quality deck? There is some logos archiving, I guess. Memory chip could lead into a knowledge's power. That's like pretty unreliable though. Huh. Yeah, I'm not really sure what this deck is doing. So perhaps more of a fundamentals deck. The 3 effervescent principles. Well, the triple tribute collector and like double Albius Stray. That's a bunch of capturing. So you could like maybe in your logos you archive a bunch of Geistoid and then you can capture a bunch of Amber in one turn and have a board take over the game. Go like return to Rebel, play a bunch of Geistoid creatures. I can see that working. That does seem that is an inconsistent game plan though. And Moosemandude is not seen any more trouble. He's still just doing the fair stuff and just continuing on. But he is having some good turns here. So maybe some handcrafting is paying off. Wow. Quite a few. Oh, wow. Scrolling through here, had a weak turn there, but then ever since then has been just slinging a bunch of cards. So things are another great turn, yeah. So I think things are just lining up for Moosemandude. Perhaps got some handcrafting in there. Oh, here's an effervescent principle. Okay, that's a bump in the road. Maybe Karen can uh, um, stop the second key for a while, but those effervescent principles are really hard to work through yourself. So it's still going to be quite a challenge for Karen to come back in this. Oh, we have some more creatures though. I don't think it's enough yet. If you get control of the board with logos, you could potentially come back with a board backed effervescent principle. Uses practical methods to destroy the Titan Guardian, which is triggers a draw 2. Some fighting. Did a Berserker Slam and a Plummet. Ooh. The board's been taken down. That's not good for Karen. What's she gonna do? Effervescent Principle again? I mean, he'd be down to 3, but still not looking too hot yourself. Really nothing going on here other than the memory chip. So it's not looking great for the Tokens of Change deck. All of these cards are practically useless if you were to get them back with the Ritual of Life. So that's no help. Untamed. Harlock? What does Harlock do? It discards a thing. Then a Niffle Ape. Come on, you need apes. You need bugs. Yes. We have a Mollymock, an elf, a Niffle, and a bug. They're going to venture out to the Equidon market. Time to barter with the Equidons. Geistoid. Mimet. Discards Wind of Death. Oh. Discards Wind of Death. Interesting. Because that was right before reshuffle. So I think he could have gotten a lot of creatures back, but maybe he just didn't want Karen to have any sort of fuel. Okay, so Karen fought with Harlock, and that makes a token, which is in the same house. So that builds up the Untamed board slightly. So that's good. Oh, cooperative hunting. Okay. I think this is the best cooperative hunting we've seen so far. 5 damage. So far, I don't think it has cracked like the 2 damage. Maybe I missed one, but it's been pretty uneventful so far with the hunting. Oh, actually, I think earlier it was the cooperative hunting was able to take out the Bonded Auctioneer. I think maybe that was its best play so far. 4 damage? Okay. So I think there was a 4 damage in there. I'm trying to control the board. I suppose if there's a way to do it, it's that. So I imagine Karen's just going to try to do as much as possible with this Untamed board. Hmm. Well, the Harlock is down. Karen's going Geistoid. It's turn 14. She's so far away from the finish line. But Moosemandude has been slowed down. Oh, and here come the Briar Instars. I'll be a stray that's able to come in ready. Okay, okay. Not bad. 5 untamed creatures, 4 bugs and an ape. This could work. This could be the ticket. Tokens of Change deck. Is it going to win with tokens? It's been a board battle. Moosemandude's deck hardly does anything except for the board to begin with. And then Karen's deck, the one card that doesn't want to get purged, got purged. Both decks was trying to figure it out. Webster doing some discarding. The text prompt, I think that's doubled. Get Knowledge's Power. And an Effervescent Principle. Okay, Fiery Jark trying to take down the board. So I think from Moosemandude's perspective, it's better for, well, if they were to both have boards, then that'll be fine for Moosemandude, but when Karen has so many creatures of one house, he definitely wants to take care of that. Cauldron. The Cauldron's back. I think that was destroyed earlier on. Yeah, I think it got played, and then it got uncommon currency, and then it got destroyed, but it's back now. Okay, now I'll be back in a few minutes. Karen has a key. Moosemandude discards 2 Winds of Death. We're playing so fair. It's the most fair game a Grim Reminders deck has ever played. Memorialize the Fallen. Shockherder. Oh, plummet. A 2 damage plummet to finish off the board. Okay. Moosemandude's got 3 amber now. Got a little bit of progress there. Ah. Huh. Damage to an enemy creature. Really, a Bump of the Night and Mollymawk underneath Cauldron. Oh, you can use Archimedes and Ritual of Life together. That's a combo. So you can archive the thing that you destroy while also getting something back to your hand. Yeah, I wonder if there's some token shenanigans you can do with that. Let's try to get infinite effervescent principles. Karen plays Archimedes. Here we go. It's going to happen. The Ritual of Life Archimedes combo. We have the setup. So now we have to see. The creatures in Untamed are just so bad. Like, you, okay. Loop and Dirge. Cauldron down. Cauldron down. Destroying your old cauldron? Why? Does Karen have plans for the Ritual of Life? Is it going to do something? Moosemandude is on check. Oh, Karen's got to do some effervescent principling to come back. But that's such a drag. Could last forever and not get anywhere. Karen with logos. The memory chip. Oh, she actually has 4 cards in archives. Double effervescent principle. Karen's gonna archive her whole deck until it's nothing but effervescent principles. We're gonna it's the combo, just she's gonna find the combo in another deck. It's just 20 times as slow as Well of Memory. Logos again. Effervescent principle again? Yes. Where do you even go from here? Surely this is a loss for Karen. Okay, now Moosemandude's getting more creatures out there. Up to 6. 6 cards. A board of creatures. No cards in archive for Karen. The effervescent principle is somehow making it back into the deck, though? How did that work? 1, 2. Oh, wow, nice. Reshuffling right after playing 2 of them. Well, that's nice. Have some potential to keep it going there. Karen only captures 1, so that has to be it. That's just a play of desperation, so up to 10. If Karen had effervescent principle, then it could take him down to 5. Yeah. Okay, it's a concede though. It was looking pretty hopeless there. But so shockingly, Karen's deck could still just get it done without the combo. Because Moosemandude's deck is just not cut out for this matchup, it seems. Oh, geez. Well, Moosemandude's deck is clearly weaker, right? Hmm. Karen's deck has to go for a lot of chains, I think. There's no other way it could go. Unless you just have so much confidence in your own deck that something went wrong in both those games. I don't think that's the case, though. I think they're just trying to fight over Karen's deck without bidding too much on it. DJ Dude is saying 11. I would probably even go higher than that. Maybe I'd get stuck. I don't think I've ever bid that high on a deck. At least not that I can remember clearly. Huh, what happened last time? Oh, last time, Karen let Captain Gale have the deck for, I think it was 7? And then she won. Like, exactly, with the exact right amount. Huh. So how does that work? Can it not take that many chains? They're going really slowly about it, so maybe they're unsure about it? I don't know. I mean, the deck with, if you get a good token start, the board, I guess that's a problem. I suppose it's not good to just bid hoping for a really strong start, though. That's probably not smart. Moosemandude's going to 7, so that's the amount that Karen was able to beat it last time. But I don't think Moosemandude's deck... Huh. The last game devolved into like a creature control game where they were fighting over the board. And the Haunting deck, to get rid of the Well of Memory, I suppose that could be a problem. Up to 9 now. Is Karen gonna go for 10? Does she have an equation? Is there some math she's piecing together here? Well, she does go to 10. So we're really honing in on the correct bid here. Oh, but you said 11. We're 1 away. We actually We're almost there. It could actually go for 11. Let's see. I think if it's either Moosemandude goes 11. Okay, so we have the 11. No skips. Huh. Yeah. Oh, Karen's maybe not sure. The bidding has slowed down. It's taken a bit for them to take the chance on another chain. It's possible Karen lets it go now, but she's not confident that she can win it. Is that what that means? 11! You are the winner! Nice guess. Or prediction. Very well done. Okay, and the Grim Reminders deck should go first. Wait. Okay, I'm not going to say anything. Well of Memory does nothing. Uh-oh. Good or bad? While it's in play, it could be Mollymawk food. Playing the creatures again. Is he gonna try to do it with an Equidon board? Karen is unchained. No chains over there. The insects are free to fly. Hmm. The Equidons. Rumor Sower. Oh, this is a slight bit of creature control. Oh wait, no. There's the tokens of change deck that was kind of lacking the creature control. Hmm. Going Lugus. Was able to draw two with the Titan Guardian, so practical methods seemingly been a Titan Guardian combo card. Hmm. One fight there. Discard a card. That was a very weak turn. I'm sorry. What even happened there? Oh, well, he's chained. Yeah. I guess the chains could be a problem there. Yeah. Okay. Karen uses Warfaline, and that shuffles stuff back into Moosemandude's deck. So maybe trying to get some inefficient cards back in there. Slows the combo. Yeah. Basically trying to get something that's like not me met. And not me met, not the Vaunted Auctioneer. Anything that's not that. A little bit of a board here. It's not too stable though. Two Briar Instars next to the Archimedes. I wonder if that can matter, because those could potentially be actions or something good. We have Ritual of Life underneath the Cauldron. An artifact has been trapped underneath the other artifact. But so far, I don't think Ritual of Life has done anything interesting, but there is the potential with the Archimedes, and you can get Mollymocks back, for instance, for some artifacts control. Oh, here comes a Haunting deck, which purges BR Geist. And BR Geist was impactful, very impactful, at least in the first game, because there was the Dysania plays with that. Moosemandude going Equidon again. Getting some use out of these Equidon cards. And getting to play some stuff, so play 2 cards there. Oh, and there was a discard bonus on the Soul Exchange, so actually getting 3 cards out of hand. That's good. So up to 5 cards in hand. 4 chains. Karen only has 3 amber, and the board is decent, but not out of control yet. Oh, here's a Mollymock. That gets rid of the Well of Memory. So the Well of Memory is at risk of being purged by the Haunting deck now. Oh, the Haunting deck is in the discard, so forget that. But Moosemandude wants to get that Winds of Death. Yeah, wants to get the Winds of Death. It started a little late, so about an hour and a half. But it's been really interesting because the play with the Dysanias and the Winds of Death. But Moosemandude went up to 11 chains. So started the game on Karen's deck with 11 chains. Oh, wow. Memorialize the Fallen brings Karen back to 0. Dang. Oh, wow. That might be bad for Karen then. Have to build up a board? Like, Moosemandude's deck. Jeez. It's really struggling. Discarding 2 effervescent principles. They don't do anything. She has a board, though. 4 insects. Moosemandude's going Brobnar. Ooh, Thunderdell! Just sweeps a whole bunch of them. Dang, Thunderdell. Doing work. Yeah, in this deck there's a Looter Goblin too, so you could potentially gain a bunch of Amber with Thunderdell and Looter Goblin. That seems fun. Ooh, and a Berserker Slam. Okay, Karen into Untamed can activate the Cauldron. But what do we get? Tribute Collector, Ritual of Life, and Cognitive Assumptions. Oh, some more insects. Hey, not a bad hit there. Revealing Effervescent Principle, Knowledge's Power, and Dysania. Wow. So now is definitely not a time to do the Winds of Death, right? Because that would trigger the perfect answer. Knowledge's Power and Dysania. Which actually happened in Game 1. Okay. Reestablish the board. The bugs are back. But it's a time to pull up stakes. The Ravening Morphozoid. Discards Winds of Death. Oh, and we do have the pull-up stakes. That's interesting, though. I think you would want the Winds of Death. And this text is doubled? What? Does TCO double text whenever you discard something? Like, what? It's weird. Oh, Dysania for no value. Oh, Dysania goes into the archives, though. Because it was next to Archimedes, I believe. And then archives another card. So there's 3 cards in the archives, but discards Effervescent Principle. Both decks have 0 chains now. Moosemandude has gotten pretty far through his deck. Oh, Haunting Deck purges Well of Memory. It happened again. So now Moosemandude has to play fair again? But I guess it can work out again. Oh, discards Winds of Death. Well, that's still a really good card. So that could still come into play. I guess it's not the right time for it though. But then he reshuffled. Huh. Well, so that means he could have Winds of Death with a full discard. Wouldn't that have been good? It gives Karen more stuff as well, but there's a second Winds of Death. Huh. Saying it's still an archive. Oh, yeah. Aha! Okay. Yes, I forgot about that. That is important. And that is totally why you wouldn't want to do that. And now it's Untamed time. Do the apes and the bugs finally get to reap? A mollymawk to destroy your own ritual of life because it's more important to have a reaping creature than this artifact that doesn't really do anything. Oh, okay. There's another mollymawk, so it was either discard both your mollymawks or keep the ritual of life, I think. So just maximizing the board. So that seems smart. Okay. And now Karen has a bunch of untamed creatures. 6. Oh, shock herder though. Able to ready the Thunderdell and fight. Oh, that wasn't able to take out a lot of stuff? It fought a Warfaline. There's still 5 untamed creatures left. And now Harlock. Cooperative hunting! Cooperative hunting! It's better now! Doing a whole bunch of damage. Untamed takeover! Mollymawks and bugs and apes! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh, Geistoid, is it time to what? I don't know. We might do some damage to a Niffle Ape. Archives Hospitality. What? Oh, plays Winds of Death. Okay. Both players have 6 in the archives now. But Karen still has the Desania, right? I didn't forget this time. So that just means it's 6 amber for Karen? Oh! Brutal. What can he do? Oh! Has Karen found the right chain bidding once again? BR Geist possible. True, true. Let's see. Yes. Oh, wait. BR Geist. Oh, Karen is haunted, though, so I think it should still work. Or wait, what am I saying? I don't know what I'm saying. Where did the Desania go? Oh, here it is. Okay. Oh, Moosemandude just play some stuff. Haunting deck. Purges Winds of Death. The combo. Albia Strays. Vroom vroom. We're gonna take you out check while zooming to the race line or to the finish line. Zoom zoom. Instar. BR Geist? To play Tribute Collector? Oh no. Another one. Play a second tribute collector? Oh no, we're doing shock herder to get the fight effect with the tribute collector. I think it's all coming apart. Trying to bring it back with the Geistoids. I don't think it's enough though. Can Karen reap twice? How does Grim Reminders answer a double reap here? Well, there is the Memorialized to Fallen. Okay, yeah. Did we play that yet? Okay, so Memorialize is still out there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, okay. So we can do a lot of damage. Yet she does do the double reap with Albius Strays up to 7, trying to force out a thing I just mentioned. I think I said something. Memorialize the Fallen. Which Moosemandude has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 creatures. Leaves 5 Ember himself. That's not good. But it would definitely be better than not doing that. So you could take out all of Karen's Amber, be left with a board. The Albius Strays are more powerful than all your stuff, though. Could Winds of Death it later. There's also Plummet. Actually, Plummet wouldn't have enough damage to destroy the Albius Strays. You need to have like extra cards from your archive, so that would be hard to pull off. Oh, but he does it. Oh, the Fiery Jark. What do you know? Okay. Oh, but Karen wins. Okay. Congratulations, Karen. Another well done bidding phase. Yeah. Which pretty crazy. I thought that was gonna be a 2-0 because I assumed from the early Well of Memory purge in the second game that the Grim Reminders deck was gonna have trouble, but Moosemandude's deck was just so weak. Just like not really, like the best thing that it did was the Dysania plus Knowledge is Power off of a Winds of Death, but that was Karen says she loves his deck. Interesting. Three Amber Pips. Oh, that is special. Okay. Karen likes it. Cool. Yeah. So, well, I mean, yeah, it isn't about the strength of the deck. So you can bring a weak deck like this to adaptive. So that's not a knock on the strategy at all. It's just that the deck, at least from what I could see, it was very weak. But there's something about it still, because Moosemandude's saying it has 3 amber pips, that is very unique. So you're gaining amber with all the other stuff, and you got to figure that out. So that's a challenge for sure. So yes, quite a fascinating matchup here between the 3 amber pip deck with the Dysania, Knowledge is Power, triple Effervescent Principle, triple Molly Mock versus this horrifying Grim Reminders combo deck. It can take you out with a combo, or it can take you out with its creatures. It's going to do it one way or another. Congratulations to Karen. Moving on to the next round. That's it for Keyforge tonight.